I'm in red form, in a red state, such a red case on a red song. In a shared space with my shareholders, cause we share a bond. Spiritual health care, that's real self-care, you won't care for.
I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats.
Any artist that's talking garbage and try to curse us, y'all follow a wave and do whatever's current. I follow his ways, I know my turn is coming.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. Add it to the cart and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today's episode is, can Deonte Banks and Tre Hawkins III lock up the starting positions, corner positions, this preseason for the New York Giants? It'll be the first time in a long time where two rookies are actually starting together in the secondary at the corner positions, at the left cornerback and right cornerback position. And the reason why I'm asking this question, we all know why we drafted Deonte Banks. He was drafted to become a starter. So if he becomes a starter, that's no surprise. He was the first pick of the 2023 draft. We traded up to get him, to lock him in, traded up one spot, just in case somebody wanted to be funny and try to jump in front of us to grab a player in front of us again, like they did with Devontae Smith. Joe Shane and Dabo weren't having it, so they traded up and they got Deonte Banks. So I am expecting Deonte Banks to be one of the starting corners this upcoming season for Wink Martindale. Now the surprise is Mr. Tre Hawkins III. Mr. Tre Hawkins III is a major surprise because, let's be honest, nobody was thinking that he would come in and have the camp that he's been having so far with the New York Giants this year. He's been showing out. He's been locking up corners in practice. He had a very good second day of joint practice against the Lions. And even when Amon-Ra St. Brown made a catch, a two on him, he was right there in coverage. You got to expect somebody of Amon-Ra St. Brown's caliber, to baptize a rookie a little bit. You got to expect that. You can't expect that rookie, a sixth round rookie at that, to lock up someone of the caliber of Amon-Ra St. Brown, who may be in most people's minds a top 10 receiver. And that's very debatable, but man, since that dude has hit the scene for the Lions, he's been making plays. But back to our team, Tre Hawkins, a sixth round pick. Nobody really expected this man to come in and make the noise that he has made so far. So will he get the starting nod in the first preseason game? More than likely he will. Dory Jackson may play a couple of plays in the slot, come out the game, and I'm expecting to see Tre Hawkins play the whole preseason game. Let him go against the receivers, Khalif Raymond and all those guys with the Lions, Jamison Williams, those guys with the Lions, and see if he can hold his own against those guys, because if he can, that might be a very, very good thing, because to hit on a sixth round rookie at any position, but the DB position, to hit on a sixth round rookie, do you know how far ahead of the time that puts us? That means that we can move on for people like Aaron Robinson and Darnay Holmes and not be worried. So can Tre Hawkins, man, I'm so excited for this kid, man. I can't even really speak. I'm super excited for this kid because he has the potential, man. When I watch this guy guard people, he's a hip watcher. Pause. And what I mean by that, man, he watches the receiver closely, studies his movements, and tries to run the route for the receiver. That's the makings of a very, very good cornerback in this league. And not only does he do that, he's long, pause, and strong. Long arms, can run like a deer. He's fast to be 6'3", and just being 6'3" with long arms, That is a tremendous, and I mean tremendous upgrade for this Giants secondary. You know, we had James Bradbury. He was an all-pro one year, then fell off the next year. Man, if this kid can turn out to be something and you know, just be a very good corner his first year, and then we have Deonte Banks and Tre Hawkins playing together for years to come. Man, what a draft, man. What a draft. So I am definitely eager to see what these two kids can do in this very first preseason game. If they get beat, okay, that's cool. If they go out there and shut stuff down, that's very cool. So if you're not in your mind thinking that if Tre Hawkins the third pans out and Deonte Banks pans out, this defense won't be a top ranked defense with our defensive front seven, Bobby O at one inside linebacker, hopefully Beavers and McFadden can step up. But man, if we could get those two corners locked down with rookies, the way Xavier McKinney can roam the field, the way Pinnock can roam the field, the way our pass rush doesn't have to be blitzes all the time because we have faith in our corners to hold it down in man-to-man coverage. The way that we could get off the field on third downs if Adoree Jackson can go in the slot and guard the slot receiver and stop the abuse that we've been receiving from the slot cornerback position the last 3 years has been ridiculous. But Adoree Jackson in that slot, that stops some of that embarrassment. That stops some of those third and longs. That stops a lot of that garbage. That stops people from just having an easy attack against us. They come out. We know if we get in trouble on third down, we can just attack Darnay Holmes or whoever's in the slot. Those blitzes, they become a little bit more daunting. They become a little bit more successful because we got lockdown corners on the outsides that can press with those long arms and long frames and stop those receivers from getting to the first down marker immediately, and neither one of them are scared to tackle. Man, having those two kids, those two young guys develop quickly and earn starting roles, we gonna be dangerous on defense, man. Y'all gotta think about this, bro. When's the last time we had two very good corners on the team at once? I mean, even in our Super Bowls, Webster was getting abused, but he did step up in the playoffs. What if we could get playoff corner play all year long from our two young studs, Tre Hawkins and Deonte Banks? Man, I'm getting excited just thinking about it, man. So y'all let me know, man. Can Deonte Banks and Tre Hawkins set themselves apart and earn those two starter roles on the outside, of where we could put Adoree Jackson on the inside? You don't know how tremendous that would be for our defense. You know how tremendous that would be for our secondary, because now our safeties can roam. Now our safeties, if you make that mistake of an overthrow, our safety Xavier McKinney is there. Pinnock is there to make a play. It makes it very easier to run a cover one and blitz some of these guys like Jalen Hurts and force him to pass the ball. If we can line up Deonte Banks on A.J. Brown and Tre Hawkins on Smith on the outside, or put Adoree Jackson on Smith and on those slot routes, man, I'm thinking pretty big for this team, man. And this first preseason game is going to tell just a tad bit of the story. It's not going to tell the whole story. I'm not going to make everything, oh, they're the greatest ever if they have a good preseason game in the very first game of the preseason. But, man, it's going to look promising. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm going to be kind of hyped if they go out there and they do what they got to do and they shut some stuff down out there. The dynamic duo of Deonte Banks and Tre Hawkins, let's make it happen, man. Tre Hawkins, let's make it happen. Deonte Banks, let's get in gear. Let's make this happen, man. And you two guys, if you could produce for us, man, that would do wonders, not just for the defense, but for the team. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk and become a part of the Big Blue crew. Become a member, man. Support the content. I appreciate all the support you've already given me, and let's continue to support, man, because I do this for you guys. Love talking Giants football with you guys, man. Love all the comments you always put in the comment section. Hit the like button. Put your guy in the algorithm if you want this channel to continue to succeed. Thank you, Giant Social, for supporting the channel and becoming an official sponsor. Like I said, I'm saying in every video, man, I'm so honored for you guys to actually love my content and support the channel in that type of way by becoming a sponsor. That's big for me, man, and I appreciate it. But until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace. This is a Big Blue Crew production.